Moving right along, Washington. My next guest, Mrs. Christy Smith.
Hi,
How are you tonight?
I'm wonderful.
You're my first lady guest on the show.
Well, that means I'm your best guest on the show.
Oh, you heard that, Washington. Now, you're from, why don't you step up onto the mic? You're from Louisiana.
Yes,
Which part?
Baton Rouge.
Ooh.
Really Denham Springs, which is the suburb of Baton Rouge, which makes it even better that we're able to write the amount of business that we do.
Okay. Do you like Creole seasoning?
I do.
That is my favorite.
I love the Tigers.
And the tigers.
Yes.
Louisiana tigers.
Yes.
I like tigers. I have one in my basement. So, what's been your favorite exhibit here tonight? Have you gotten a chance to look around?
No, we just got in and had a drink, and Matt called and asked if I would do this, so I hadn't had a chance to look.
Who wrote these questions?
Okay.
Just kidding. No, Christy, I understand you've honestly had a spectacular year. Tell me about it.
Well, I've been in the business for 17 years, 17 years in May. And for the last 5 years, we were stuck at $13 million a year. And so we decided to make the change to Advisors Excel, hold them to their promises, and they kept them. And we grew from 13 million to over 21 million in the last 12 months.
Now, I've heard of this Advisors Excel. What took you so long? I mean, these numbers, come on.
My husband tried to get me to change a long time before I did, but it just seems like it's too good to be true. Matt Newman tried to recruit me for several years, and I didn't.
You said years.
Yes, years.
That Matt Newman, he's a diligent guy, isn't he?
Very diligent, which is why I'm at 21 million, because he's teaching me how to be.
Diligence.
Yes.
Now, I understand you're going to meet the POTUS.
George
W. Bush.
Yes.
No gang signs here. So, can you tell me about your excitement, or what are you looking forward to hearing and meeting him? Being
I'm
a
just
top
honored.
20 producer.
I'm just honored to be able to meet him. I've always thought he was a wonderful president, and he takes a lot of heat for things that maybe weren't his fault. And I just think it's an honor, and I worked very hard to be able to meet him because it meant so much to me. And a company like Advisors Excel is just a wonderful company to give me the opportunity to achieve that. Because let's face it, most average people like myself don't get to meet ex-presidents.
I haven't even got to meet him.
Yes.
And I'm kind of a big deal.
Oh,
So-
I can see that.
People know me.
I know you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you for coming on the show. We appreciate it. My next guest